One moment. All right. What is up, everybody? Hope you all are doing well today on this Friday, March 6th, 2026. We're back. We're live with another live stream here and a Top Sports Debate TSD NBA Community Parlay live here on WAP.com and on YouTube. If you're over on YouTube, come find us, come search us, type in WAP.com, search up Top Sports Debate. If you're on Discord, same thing. Search Top Sports Debate. Come find us, come search us, come join us. Because we are smacking the books every single day. From the cappers to the members, we are winning. And we're losing, because we do lose. But we are at least cashing each week. But again, we're back to do some live reads and push for a community parlay cash for tonight, for these several NBA games. There are 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, excuse me. Whoops. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 7 games tonight. So we're gonna hope for the best for tonight, and we are hopeful to cash. The community parlay from yesterday went 2-1. So as I always say, if you single bet the community parlay and round robin it, you cashed. Just because that is what usually happens. We usually go 2-1. But let's see what we can do for today as we are pushing for hopefully tonight's community parlay to cash. Let's see what we can find here and hope for the best. Jason Tatum is slated to make his debut for the NBA season tonight at home against Dallas. Cooper Flag came back last night. Dallas covered the spread in a loss, 115-114, on the road against Orlando. And I took the under at 229.5, and it just went under their 230 at 229. So I'll gladly take that as a win. And also did cash on my other main pick, because that was the main pick, the Dallas Magic under. The other main pick was for the Miami Heat to cover the first quarter spread at a -3.5, and they did. They covered by 4 or 5 points, something like that. So it went the way that I thought it was going to go. And that's the thing. Some picks that I put in aren't even like super data driven. It's just like, I just see, Miami was covering much more, or should I say winning much more of the opening quarters than their opponent. Just like, hey, I'm going to take them for the first quarter spread. And it cashed. So let's see here. So nothing's really, as far as PRAs up tops, nothing's standing out. Let's keep looking. There's a couple of Charlotte players here. Boston, just a little bit. As always, you're looking for 60% higher for the last 10, last 5, maybe last 20. And of course, you want to look for some positive stuff in the head-to-head, right? Because those, when you put those on a 2-leg, 3-leg parlay, those benefit you. So Siakam, I think he went under his. Let me just double check. Maybe because no, he went over. He had 29 points last night, or 2 nights ago, 5 boards. He's 1-1 against LA. They're on the road. Let's look at him on the road. I haven't really bet on Siakam that much this year, But on Indiana specifically, I've taken them to cover spreads and stuff like that. They've covered once they finally, again, once they came off of that win, getting Rick Carlisle, Coach Carlisle, the 1,000th win. That's when they started to go on an uptick of winning. But since then, because of injuries and stuff, they've been kind of just like, I think they went on like a 8-game losing streak or something like that. So there's that. Let me see. Per the position, maybe, because they're sort of guarding the big from grabbing boards, but they struggle against them to get points. But they're only allowing them to score 20. His is 21. Look at this. 3 straight games of 25 plus points. 1 point off from 30 last night. He did get, in a head-to-head, he did get 23 here. Again, on the road. Again, he is probable. Everybody's probable. Everybody's in except for, apologies. Forgot that Mathurin is no longer here. Maybe we look, I'm going to queue him up. Because maybe, let me look at his points. 70% to getting 20, averaging 26 in the last 10. 60% averaging almost 25, just a point off. 24.4 in the last 5. But they only allowed 2 players to get the 21. Zion and Banchero. Pretty much everybody else on this list really doesn't score that many points though. Like Santos doesn't really score that much. Fleming comes off the bench. Ozo, he's sometimes come off the bench, sometimes starts, but he's not somebody that goes out there and gets buckets, like getting 20 plus points. Hauser is more of a sometime 15-point player, sometime under. Really doesn't push for it. So really, when you look at the actual spot, Najee, same thing. So when we look at actual the information, Zion and Banchero are the only 2 that are legitimate scorers. Go out there and actually get it. Sometimes Paolo can go on some streaks of going under 20 points, but he can still, when he's really like focused on court, he can actually go out there and handle business. So this is a good spot. Hold on one moment here. Okay. All right. Apologies for that. Let's move forward. So we found somebody, right? Maybe he's playing against San Antonio. He had 40 here, but this was last January. Look at this here. Look at him on the road. More recently, he's been going up, but he's still 50-50, 3-2 in the last 5. Quad technically can still get buckets though. Now they're shutting down the small 4 from getting 20 plus points. His is 28, so it's a minus 104. So the under is a minus what? So this is the only spot because normal. Let me see. Look at this again. So Caesar. So all right. So the books believe that he's gonna, like I said, it's a 50-50 when it's pertaining to the info for Kawhi's points. So some books believe he's gonna get it. Other books believe he's not. Like it's a 50-50. That's why you see the downtick here with the number. So it's up to you if you feel like he can get 28 points tonight. It's plus value on Novik, but outside of that, it's, it's still giving you good value, minus 104s, 105, stuff like 106 for the over and under. So maybe he still gets 28, maybe. None of them got it, right? None of them. Nope, none of them got it. So maybe. Unless you feel like he can grab, say, rebounds or something. His rebounds are 7. He had 8 3 times in the last 5. 70%. He, again, is 7. So he had 6 there. They're allowing 5. 1. So Porter had 14 here. Ingram had 11. Holland had 11. Okay, and Barrett had 7. So they shut Osura for Detroit down. And here too. So Osura's 0-2 against San Antonio, but pretty much. And then Bridges came close. He was just 2 off. And Holland, he's 1-1. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you take Kawhi for the boards. It's plus value, plus 115. Maybe you do. Maybe. Let me see. No, because I got. No, I apologize. Let me see. I thought about Kel'el Ware for a double-double. I didn't take him last night. He got it. I went with a double-double with Bam Adebayo on a 3-leg parlay last night. He didn't get it, but the other 2 did. Precious Achiuwa and got the double-double too. Forgot the other spot, but it went 2-1. So I thought about round robin and that slipped 2, and I didn't. I should have, and it would have cashed, but I'm not really seeing too much of it. Everything else is, so it's still green. It's just the spot. I mean, I don't know if you want to take Cooper tonight. It's a minus 106 for him to get 26 PRA. Per the position, they struggle against them getting boards. Maybe you do take them for rebounds. Maybe we do take them for boards. You just need them to get 5. It's just 5 boards. Maybe we do. Maybe we bump them up to 6. What's 6? Plus 124. But we're not going to do Scamdall. Plus 120. Maybe. Because he had 9 there. They allow almost 7 to the position. 6.4. If you do set 6, 1. So Barlow had 8. Spencer Jones had 7. Dunn was 1 off. They shut LeBron down here. Look at Boston at home. They stopped Knuckle from getting 7. Bridges, same game. Oubre, they stopped him from getting it. Again, we're looking at Boston at home. So this is a spot. Maybe he does. Again, maybe he does. He was 1 off back-to-back games on the road. 1.5. So 0-3 in the last 3 straight road games. So maybe he does get it tonight specifically. Maybe. I'm gonna queue him up. It's plus money too. Maybe take the chance on Cooper grabbing. Now Tatum's back, so he may battle with. Kind of think that him and Coop will meet up at some point, head to head at some point. So maybe, because we know Jason's gonna be looking to grab rebounds too. As you see here, per his boards, his rebounds are 4. This is what he was doing just before he got hurt. Again, this was during the playoffs. So yeah, kind of feel like that's a look. I really, honestly, looking at Tatum's boards, I really feel like he'll get like. If you want to take Tatum for like 6, maybe plus 263. Again, you gotta be very careful because he may only be playing 20 minutes tonight. This is his first game back. If you want to take him for 6, take him for 6. He just might get his plus 263. This is probably like one of more of the safer bets, but it's a great push to grab, or even 5. Because me personally, I'm looking at 4, like it's a minus whatever. So you would have to go for the actual plus value, plus 141 on DraftKings, and then 135 and stuff like that. So I would rather take them for 5 if I were you. But I don't usually take players that are coming back. I usually would just like 99% of the time, I'm just like, I'm not going to bet on them until maybe 2 to 4 games later, because they got to get their legs under them. What did I put on here? So again, maybe Cooper for his boards. Let's see. Let's go here. If we put it on the ScoreBet app. All right. So we were seeing some stuff. Didn't Trey Murphy come back last night? No, he's been back 3 games. So he went 2-1 to getting his PRA. He really did his thing on the road the past 2 games. Versus LA, versus Sacramento. I actually like it. Could he get, let me look at his, let's see. Well, he grabbed 8 boards and 7 back to back. I guess his first game back, he was a little rusty, but he really got his legs under him the past 2 nights. So let's see. They're struggling more with the passing, which is 4 assists. You see here, 4-1 the last 5. Technically 2-1 since he's come back. Back to back 4 assists. Minus 102, minus 105. Books believe that he's gonna do it, right? Let's just double check and make sure. Yep, minus 125. Usually, like I said, mentioned in yesterday's stream, that when you see a minus 105 or minus 125, the corresponding numbers usually like minus 105 or a little bit lower, like minus 104, 102, or whichever. Usually, or sometimes there's a minus 110 in there too. So, but mostly it's under the 110. It's around the 105. So he might get 4 assists tonight for a 3rd straight game. Again, he's proven that he could do it. He did it here specifically. Maybe, again, let's look at his points. They got him at 20. More recently, in the last 5, he was just barely getting 20. Head to head, he only hit 20 or higher 2 times. So 2-1 on the season, but he's pretty much been pushing 20, right? Let's look at his rebounds. Rebounds are giving him 5. So I'm actually liking his points, but more so his passing more than anything. Let's look at his points and rebounds. Okay, same thing. Rebounds and assists look better. So okay, assists or rebounds and assists plus no. Minus 105, corresponding number for BetMGM then would be 125. They believe he's going to get and again, like I keep saying, like I always keep saying, when you see a player going above the mark, you want to then push for the higher spot that they get. Usually when he's at 9, right? So you would push him to 10 for the plus value. So Fliff has him at a plus 120. More than likely on like Fanatics or something like that. Maybe DraftKings, they'll have him at plus maybe 115 or something like that. I would highly recommend that you take him at the 10. If you feel like he would go higher, take him for that, because again, they're allowing almost 12 to the spot, right? So down here, they've actually only allowed, again, you're looking for 10. LeBron, he got 10. Silva got 10. They shut Denny down. DeRozan got shut down. Miller is a new face. They shut Julian Champagne, but Julian, that's due to, what the roster has for them. So not too much to really go full on, but now, again, we got to correspond with what he's doing on the road. He's still positive. So even more positive is that he's getting 10 or higher. So I like it. I'm probably going to take him on a straight bet. I do have Fliff. Probably going to take him on a straight bet for the 10. It's just that I can't. Well, I would have to probably more than likely. I'll probably do the community parlay on Fanatics if I do decide to make this be the community parlay. But I do like that spot for him. Let's go and look at, because I haven't done it in a while. Let me look at points and rebounds, see if we have any actual positive upside here. Of course, Tatum would, but again, that's what he did before he got hurt. I haven't bet on Kobe White yet. No. You know what I did? I put him on a parlay 3-4 days ago, and he didn't come through. I think it was here. I think it was against Indiana, because his data was green for the most part. It was either here or it was one of the two when he was playing, with the new debut. So, but he's still green for points and rebounds. Excuse me. He's super green. Let me just make sure that this is correct. He's super green with the RA. But he's coming off the bench. He's only getting, again, we got to look at the actual games that he's been playing for Charlotte here. Yeah, but it's still good that with the minutes that he's still getting way above the 4. So maybe you do take him for 4. Head to head, he's pretty much doing his job. So I actually like him for that. Now let me look at his assist. He's usually getting roughly about 4-ish the last 5. Yeah, so 4. 2 games he had 6. 1 game he had 4, and the other 2 he was under. But again, with him with the team, he's 3-1 on getting 4 assists or higher. So this is good. And it works out because, he's 0-1 here, but that was against Portland. At home specifically. But again, that was Portland. They're allowing 6 to the position. So if you want to even take him for the passing, you want him to get 4. So plus value, DraftKings is 122, Caesars 121. Man had 5 here, back to back, so 1-1. They shut down Grimes, and so VJ, the rookie, he had 4, Green had 4, Porter had 7, and then Cam for the Bucks had 2, Wells had 2. But it's still positive for the most part. As you see, most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the, I guess, 12, so roughly 50-50 are getting 4 or higher. Some even coming close. So maybe, maybe you take him for passing, or you just go with the maybe rebounds and assists. You just need him to get 4. Again, more than likely on Fanatics, he will possibly get. He's super green. Even with them, he's getting the passes off. I actually like it the best. This is the best spot for the rebounds and assists. This is his best spot. And again, he was doing this thing with the squad, with them. So you figure he possibly should go out there and handle business. So I like the rebounds and assists. I like his passing too. But we'll go with the super green rebounds and assists. And see, because again, I'm probably going to put this on Fanatics tonight. Marcus Smart, 80%. Points and rebounds, 100% against. Well, that's right. I can't do India because I have Pascal possibly being the go-to, because I actually like his points. Right? Was it his points? Yeah, his points. So, because we'll see. So nothing there. Let's look at maybe points and assists. Anything. So Jabari was looking decent. It's just the last 5 he's been going under, like I guess 3 and 2 to the under, but he's hugely under on the head-to-head against Portland. 3 straight unders. Fascinating. Let's look at him at home. All right, back-to-back unders at home. Prior to that, he was doing this thing, getting 16 or higher. Okay, 1 and 3. He had 25 here, but again, this was on the 14th of November, so it's totally different months. You need 16. 1, 2, 3. 3 straight, got it. 4, 5. 5 out of 7. This is good. This is a good look, good spot. He's in a spot to get it. It's just that head-to-head wise, he was down, but he had the 25 here. They allow 22 to the position, so it's still good. Still plenty of breathing room. Maybe you do take the risk. Maybe he does go out there and bounces back tonight. Maybe. Okay. The only one that's really struggles, they're struggling against the point guard. They're struggling against the big. So maybe consider even Sengun. But is Clingan playing? He's playing. Oh, nope. Josh Smith, Q tag. We're not taking him tonight. Never mind. See, Holiday went off last game, so I kind of feel like he would go under. His is 25 for points and assists. He did have 3 straight, but he's 0-3 against them. He's 0-1 on the season. He had 19 there. Is he in the start? He would be starting though. Maybe you take him for points because again he's been scoring more. Let's look at again. You want him to get 19. Is it 19 or is it less? Is it 17? Or excuse me, 18? Let's look at it. 18. It would be 18. Maybe he gets 18 tonight. 4-1, 7-3. He only had 13 here, but again, that was months ago. 1, 2, 3. 3 got it. 1 came close. Technically, Carter was off by a couple of buckets. Still possible risky spot. He possibly might go out there and continue to take up shots. He had taken almost 17 shots. Well, 16. He's taking 16 shots a night in the last 5. Because again, they're struggling to stop point guards. They're allowing 20, so it's above the number. So that's a good look still. So maybe you do. His assists are 6. Because again, you still have to consider Houston's defense. So again, that's the other thing, he might actually go under. Because again, the data could be green here, but that head-to-head, he's 0-3. He might go 0-4 tonight. He might get shut down. He might get stopped. But again, you got to wonder who's in. Is Amin in? You know what I mean? Who is Shepard going to possibly start tonight to guard him? Maybe you wait. Maybe you wait to see if Amin's out, then and Shepard's guarding him. Maybe that will be the positive spot for him to get the 19 tonight, or 18, excuse me. And if you feel like he can get 20, take him for 20. It's Grayson, 3 straight, 4-1 the last 5. Look for points and assists. He's at home. Head-to-head, he's 2-1. He went off here with 46. Doubt he's gonna get 46 tonight. It's 23. I actually like it. Let me look at the corresponding to the under. What is it? So they believe he's going to get it. So let's see. I just might take this one. I might take that plus 102 as a single bet for the value per the position. They allow plenty to the position. He is a starter. Oh, no, he'd be coming off the bench. But still, he's coming off the bench and still getting mad minutes. So, again, this was the game that Booker came back to, and he still had 33 minutes that game. He's probably going to get more minutes, too, because, Brooks is out, but he just got arrested last night. I don't know why. I just saw a report and I was like, oh shoot, your boy got arrested. Ain't that some cheese? So, yeah, more than likely he's gonna get more minutes tonight, even more so because of that situation. I like his points and assists. So I'm liking that. Let's look at threes real quick. 3-pointer. Some trades. Let's see. Maybe Brandon. He went down back-to-back games, but most of the last 10 he's been hitting 4 or higher. So maybe he's finally come down, maybe. Let's look at him at home. 50%. But more recently, he's been up. So, makes me wonder, is he going to hit 3 tonight? Still land on 2? Is he going to just hit 4 and only have 4? He's going to take, because he's taking 11 shots in the last 10, and in the last 5 he's taking 12. So maybe he gets 3 to 4. If you feel like he won't get 3, because again this is plus 126, maybe take the single bet, throw $5 on it, maybe he gets it. But currently the books believe he's going to go under for the juiced number here. But head to head he's 1-0. So maybe you take Brandon for his trades. Isn't Cameron? Yeah, he's questionable. I thought so. I was like, Cameron questionable. This might be possible game of the night, maybe. I look at your passing, because the thing about Bridges, he just, I don't know, like I really miss Bridges with the Nets because he was getting buckets, he was hitting threes, he went on that like 20 plus game, hitting 2 threes or more 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, whatever it was. So I need your boy to wake up, because to me this is unacceptable. Your boy should be scoring at least closer to this, like 18 or higher every single night. But his usage is totally different since he's been here with New York. No, maybe you take him for assists. 2-1 against Denver. He's 1-0 against them. He had 4 here. Again, this was last month. You just need 4. It's plus value 106, minus 105. If we do, probably more than we put on the score bet app, right? Get that booster. Yeah, books believe he's going to get the 4. You just need 4. LeBron had 8. They shut Ace down, Sensabaugh down, his teammate Dort. He's not really that much of a passer. Jalen, they shut him down. But then Denny had 13. So when you really look at it, 2-1, really, to be honest, out of the whole list, out of the starters actually passed the ball, 2-1. So it's still a positive. So maybe McCall gets the 4. But again, if you do decide, because I'm probably going to take this one as a straight bet because it's a plus 106 on ScamDuel here, or 104, whichever. Probably take this as a single bet. If you believe in trends, he's in a spot to get it. Why? Because he didn't get it here, got it, didn't get it, got it, didn't get it on the 4th. Again, 2 days ago. So he's in the spot. If you believe in trends, I don't believe it. So he might get the 4 tonight because he's in the spot to pretty much get it, right? So I might take, I'm going to queue that up. Probably not going to put it on probably not. I don't know. We'll see. I'll at least queue it up because I'm probably going to take that as a straight bet. So if y'all haven't been paying attention, LaMelo Ball has been down with his assists, right? He's been well, no, I apologize. It wasn't his. What was it? Was it his assist? It was something that was down. His points. That's what it was. So he's been down with his points. So you may want to possibly fade his points tonight. Maybe you still take him for the assists. It's 8. It's 3 straight. He's 1-0 with 9 on the season. But again, maybe you fade his points. And he's 3-2 in the last 10 getting it. But just more recently, it's just... Wait, what the heck? Why was it saying 3-2 and it's not 3-2? He's 1-4 to the under. What was that? What did I click on? Let's look at him at home. Still, 4 straight games at home going under. So, like I said, if you haven't really been paying attention, his points have been down. Assists been up. What is his 3-pointers sitting at? His 3s are a little bit up. So yeah, if you want to take him maybe for the 3s, maybe take him for his points under. He is 3-2 to the over though, but he's technically 1-0. He hit 20 here just on the nose. If you're looking for the 19, just something to consider, right? They allow 1, 2, 3 to get the 20. McCollum got it. Rollins, Maxey. They shut Reed Shepherd down. That's pretty much it. Scotty balled here, but out of the whole list, Maxey's like really, and Rollins are only 2, and then Traore, 3 starters. But Traore is not much of a shoot. He's more of a passer, so his points stuff don't really count. So Maxey got 28, Rollins had 21. So technically, per the actual spot, we're looking at the starters who actually ball dominant, who actually go out there and shoot. It's a good spot for the starting spot for Melo. Again, maybe he does get 20 tonight, but again, like I said, just be cautious with that. If you just do decide to take him for the 20, don't go too much into this. Currently, the books believe he's actually going to go under. It's probably a -110. Let's double check. Yeah, see, look, -102, -109, -110. Yep, they believe he's going to go under. So if you, best bet would be to fade LaMelo, but again, he might get 20 because again, he hit 20 earlier this year. See, Vassell came through for me with his points here, right? I shared this with y'all on the 2nd, not the 1st. It was the day before. If you were in the WAP in the Discord, I shared this with y'all because I looked at the data lines that opened up early. His literally, it was for him to go out there and get 18 points. It was a plus 262 or 265, whichever the case. And I was like, yo, like, I'm hopping on this now because it's the numbers super juiced high. Feeling real confident about his data. And as you see, he finished with 22, so he came through clutch. Imagine me had just pushing him for just 20. It would have been probably like a plus 350 or something like that, and that would have been great. I should have laddered him up to 20, but you know, it is what it is. But as far as him getting 13, which is so strange, so weird that it's super low. It's facing off against the Clippers at home. Let's look at this, because I might take him for a push. That's why, because he's actually going under. More specifically at home, 60% to the under. 3 straight unders at home, so that's why his line is so low. Now he would be at the small forward. Now this is a good spot because they're allowing 19 to the position because they struggle against it. You need just 13. Pozinski at 22 here. Ayo coming off the bench for Minnesota. He had 12. Again, Ant is Ant. He's going to get his for the most part. DiVincenzo got 18. Desmond. So it's actually looking positive right now. I actually like it. So maybe let me plop that on there. If I put that, maybe we push him, because maybe he bounces back. Instead of the 13, we push him to 14 plus 106. Remember, y'all, go after the plus value. You see my picks when I post them on the WAP in the Discord. Like I just mentioned, I posted your boy to get 18 points at a plus 260 whatever. He went out there and finished with 22. If you saw that bet when I shared it with y'all, you know, the day before, and you were like, yo, that's a dope pick. Let me tell that now. I gave y'all the link to the pick too. You know, this is plus money right here. It's a plus 106. If you feel like he can get 15, if you feel like you want to push him to even higher, above 150 plus value, take it for 16 plus 182 on Scandal, right? If you feel like you can get 17 plus 225, take it, because he just might get it. This is what he's done in the last 5, 3 and 2. But again, you got to consider him at home in the last 10. He's technically 0 and 3. So maybe he bounces back because he's in the spot where he can actually get buckets tonight because they allow 18. But I actually like him just for the small extra bucket at 14. So let's take him at 14. I actually like him, so I'm gonna actually take him. Straight bet this, but I'm gonna put him on a community parlay. I like that one. So how about we take, so like everybody on this list here. Maybe we take a chance on Cooper getting 6 boards tonight, getting plus value. Let me see what the actual, so it's plus 100, so even. So that's actually good. So we do Cooper Flag for 6 boards, plus 120. Cooper, just everybody for plus value. Cooper plus 120. Vassell for the even for the 14. And then we do maybe Grayson for 23. If we do it like that, that should garner a nice hopeful victory. But again, as I keep saying, single bet the community parlay, round robin it, because, you know, possibly we'll go 2 and 1 once again, but at least you'll, you know what I mean, you will still cash on something. And what I might do is pretty much everything on here, I might just single bet everything. But who knows? I might just parlay all of this, right? Let me see if I can find, well, I could probably do it on like Fanatics, because some books don't have it, but probably Fanatics has everything that I have on the screen here. Like I said, maybe I parlay everything, or maybe just take Trey Murphy off. But again, I do like Trey Murphy's rebounds and assists tonight. Really, really do. Okay. So we'll do, like I said, we'll rely on the young man, the rookie, with Tatum coming back. Where are you? Okay, so it's no longer a well, hold on, let me just double check, make sure. Okay, there it is. because it, again, you take the actual number, like if it says plus 6 plus, and it's the value is under the number, you actually have to go with the actual, you know what I mean, the actual line, which is 5.5. It'll actually give you the actual spot. So it's a 5.5, not the not the number 6, but 5.5. It's plus 120 on the ScoreBet app. And then next up would be Grayson Allen, because we're relying on Cooper super early at 7:10 ish, whatever time the game's going to start for my time, Eastern Standard Time. And we'll go Grayson Allen for his points and assists. Oh wait. Apologies. Give me 1 second. Almost forgot. I gotta do the I have to do the I have to grab the booster first, and now I can do the rebounds. Okay, then Phoenix at home against, hopefully whatever happened with with Dillon Brooks, it's not anything major, because again, I didn't look at the report, just seen that he got arrested last night or something like that. Oh, come on. They may have, hold on, give me 1 second. Y'all can't see this on WAP, but if you're watching on YouTube, you can see this. I'm going to Twitter real quick, because I have to see the update here. Any update, because they just suspended Grayson Allen for the pick. I don't know if it's the whole game. I'm just double checking. Kelly Oubre's playing. Kuminga, he's questionable. VJ's not playing tomorrow. Andrew Wiggins is out tonight. I don't see anything for, again, yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but they just suspended that pick and I'm upset. It was right there too. Let me go on Fanatics real quick. Maybe I can do it on Fanatics, because like I said, I was going to do this on the ScoreBet app real quick, real smooth like. Let me see if Fanatics is giving me a booster here. College. Well, no, you know what? Dang it! I did have a. They're gonna give me a booster. It's gonna be like a 10% or 15% booster. That was my bad. I had a 25% booster, but I used it on that because I posted it in the Wappen Discord. I used it on that Vucevic, Herbert Jones 2-leg that I posted like an hour ago. So, give me a second. Let me just make sure that it's just not. Let's see. Okay, we're actually getting better value for Cooper Flag with 6 rebounds. It's actually plus 125. So this is better. That works for that pick. Let me try it again. This is on Fanatics, just to reiterate the spot. So let me look at Grayson here. He is doing points and assists. So they're not giving, just fine. They're not giving 23, because sometimes Fanatics does that. They skip a line, so, or a prop. So they're not giving 23. They go from 22 points and assists to 24 plus 110. Still good value, but for the 22 it's a minus 140, which again is still fine. It's just a half a point off, just fine. Because that extra 5 points from Cooper Flag actually helps the slip in a positive way still. So that's good still. And now we'll do Vassell for 14 points. Again, pushing him up. So Vassell for it's still the same as the score bet app. It's a plus 100 for him to get 14 points. This is good. So we got a plus 690. They actually give a little bit of extra oomph because Vassell actually dipped up to a plus 105. I add the 10% booster and it bumps it up to a plus 759. I'm just going to throw a quick 5 on here. Make this quick because again, lines move quickly. And there's the community parlay. It's just going to be on Fanatics. We got it. It worked out. We got a little bit extra added oomph to both flag and the sell here. So that works out. All right, I'm sending this to the Discord right now. Oh shoot, hold on. Apologies, I don't know why I didn't grab the screenshot. Gotta send that screenshot, son. Okay. There we go. All right, community parlay has been sent to Discord, and now sending it to WAP right now. There we go. It has been shared. There you go. All right, it's in. Like I said, I'm probably going to take, maybe I take everything on here and just parlay it on one slip or something like that. Because like I said, I actually like everything here. Or maybe I just take the best ones that I like. Maybe it might be a 4-leg. Maybe it might be a 5-leg. Who knows? Because what I really don't like doing is taking two props from the same game and putting it on the same parlay. That's what I don't like to do. I like to rely on, you know what I mean? I'm more of a, I like to be more efficient with my own parlays. Like it can't be, unless I'm actually like, okay, if I'm going to do a parlay from, you know what I mean, same stuff, it's got to be something like specific, like the parlays that I push out for the rebounds and assists. 4 players to get 4 rebounds, the other 4 players to get 2 assists. Again, 2 players from each game, something like that. Got to be some type of order with it. Can't be like super like all over the place. So maybe I take Herbert off and then just parlay all of this on the slip. Probably I'll do something. If I do that, I will share this in the Wappin Discord. Again, for those of you who are watching, I think, look, there's 3 of you over on YouTube. Join us, follow us, find us here over on WAP.com. Search us up, Top Sports Debate. You see the name here. Search us up on Discord. We're over here cashing. You get access to our leader, the homie, Lando, Success, his parlays, Bobby, giving us the bangers, Tony's plays, our newest capper, Q-Keezy, the legend, smacking the books. And then, like I said, you get access to my live streams that I do every single day. Well, almost every day for the NBA at least. Community parlays, go over reads and stuff like that. Come join us, come find us, and hope to help you all cash cover. Maybe one day I'll do a Q&A live stream here in the WAP for anybody who has questions and stuff like that. Do my best to try to answer because I'm just here to help. Try my best to help. That's it. I'm nobody special though. I don't claim to be great or the best or anything like that. I'm like you. I'm just a regular schmegular cat in these streets, just trying to cash on some slips, continue to learn how to be a better, more than a capper, more than anything. I enjoy being a capper, but try my best to be a better analytical person when it's pertaining to the data in front of me and trying to, pick the best best bets. Even go with my gut sometimes, because I do more of the data picks more than anything. There's a few times I go with my gut where it's just like, I don't really like it. I kind of feel like the data's going to go the other way and the pick's going to go the under or whatever the case, or go the opposite direction. And sometimes it does. Or it just hooks by that 0.5 on the cheese, that 22.5 or whatever it is, 1.5 or whatever, spread or whatever. So, I'm just here, just trying to be a better human being every single day. Be kind of any and everybody that I come in contact with, even on the social media side. But with that, I'm about to be out. Tomorrow is Saturday. I work tomorrow. I work the weekend. I don't mind working weekends. Being honest, it's much more quieter. No bosses around that really bother you. 2, 4, 6 games tomorrow. Should still be able to find something right after work. There's only one game early. Everything else is even, so we'll be able to at least get something from the 5 games that are left. But I'll look around to make sure. Just looking at the slate. It's looking okay. It's looking fair. Tomorrow's slate's looking fair. It's not looking too great. My Thunder play tomorrow. Nice, the last game. I feel like we can win. I don't know if we're going to cover, though. That's a high. 15. Could we? I mean, SGA's back. Hartenstein should be. Well, it depends, too. They may be questionable tonight or something. Who knows? We'll see. But should be able to find something. Some spread. Some first half spread. Team total points. Something for tomorrow. And then should hopefully be able to find a community parlay tomorrow. We'll see. If anything changes, I'll let y'all know in the Discord and what. But with that, I'm about to be out. You all enjoy the rest of your evening, noon, and night. Stay safe, stay humble, and I will hopefully talk to you all next time. Good luck with your picks tonight. Let's try to push for some wins. Peace, guys.